Good afternoon. Welcome to the Professor Maima Show. I hope you're doing well wherever watching me around the world. Please subscribe, share, and like this video. So, Kenya is a country in East Africa, neighboring Tanzania, Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi. We also have Ethiopia in the vicinity, Somali, not forgetting. So now, our roads are very interesting. So like now when you get out from the CBD of Nairobi City, the Central Business District in Nairobi City, and then you move to a place called Rongai. When you go to the roads called Langata Road, it's dual carriageway. 2 roads going, 2 roads coming. So that's good until you reach somewhere called Bomas. So Bomas of Kenya is a place where it's a big cultural center in Kenya, where people showcase our different cultures and tribes. Kenya has 44 tribes, so it's a good place for cultural visits and all that. But there when you reach, you make a left turn coming to Rongai town, which is in Kajiado County, a county that borders Nairobi County. You know, here Kenya have 47 counties. The road is not very good. It's 1 lane, cars coming from different direction using 1 lane. And it causes a lot of accidents, more so at night when people are overtaking each other. There are no street lights. It's called what? Carjacking is rife at night. No cameras. Very dark. The roads are what? Zigzag. And in the books here there's plans for a dual carriageway all the way to Kiserian. So that road is pathetic. You enter Rongai town, it's gridlocked. It's just chaos. Although there's another road that when you reach Catholic University, you go through it. So you can go through Karen and then through Kataka Road and then come back to Rongai town in the middle of it. Okay, at the tail end, near Laser Hill Academy. That's what I'm saying. Kenyan pathetic road network. Kenyan pathetic road network. That's just an example of how our roads are not so good. For example, if you go outside Nairobi County to the rural areas, the Kisumu-Busia road is pathetic. It's too narrow, too many accidents on that road. It should be a dual carriageway like yesterday. You see, that's what I'm saying. If we had a serious cabinet secretary of transport, those are the first thing you worry about doing roads. That's why the road network is very pathetic. Like now, the Kisumu-Busia road is very pathetic, they have said. Mombasa road is dual carriage to a certain section, but when you reach further ahead, it's like a single lane. And you have trucks carrying goods all over East Africa. You know, Kenya is a commercial hub. It's the center of commercial with the Mombasa port. So goods are offloaded in Mombasa port, brought through Mombasa road, through Nairobi, and then through Malaba, all the way to landlocked countries like our neighbors, Uganda, Rwanda, you see. So, and Tanzania is beating us to this. Tanzania has started building serious rail network that is taking itself to Tanzania, to Uganda, and even Rwanda. So they're going to take over. It's just a matter of time before Tanzania builds a dual carriageway that connects its port through Uganda to Rwanda to Burundi. And then that's when Kenya will really suffer. That's why I'm saying that talking about Kenyan pathetic road network, it needs to change. The population is growing very fast. And the poor planning are not really thinking. And also another thing that can help the road network is the rail. Kenya had a rail network that was built in 1905 when the Lunatic Express, Gen Z, I hope you are listening to this. The so-called rail was built in 1905 to 1910 so to open Kenya to the colonialists. They were saying to open Kenya to the outside world, but to make governance of Kenya by the British colonialists easier. So it started from Malaba border, that's the Kenya-Uganda border, all the way to Mombasa. And mind you, it has never changed. SGR now is in pathetic situation. It has landed, it's from Mombasa and it's stuck somewhere in Naivasha in some ticket there. Now, President Ruto the other day, which I must commend him, went to China to get, is it called, or to get loans to extend that SGR to Kampala. That one will have done well in West. If he, before the term ends, he extends that rail to what? To Kampala, SGR. That if you're in Nairobi, you can go to Kisumu or Western Kenya and come back. Let's say the train leaves at 8 sharp, I'm assuming, or 9. By 12 o'clock, you are in Kisumu, or even, 3 hours Kisumu. And then in 2 hours' time, you are in your home area, or 3 hours' time. So that, let's say, by 2 o'clock or 3, you are in your village, eating your lunch, eating your ingoho, or fish. Thereafter, you take another train back at night, maybe I'm assuming it will be 8 p.m. Within, you can say within, maybe you are taking it from Kisumu, Kisumu, within 3 hours, by 12, before the end of the day, you are back in Nairobi with an Uber in your home, sleeping. By maybe 1, you are sleeping, waking up for job the next morning at 7 a.m. You see, Kenya will open up. Then number 2 is thinking the Americans want to build for us a dual carriageway all the way from Mombasa to Malaba. They are talking of 8 lanes, 4 going, 4 coming back from Mombasa through Nairobi all the way to Malaba, through Eldoret, I think, is it Nakuru, Naivasha, Eldoret, and then makes a turn through to Western Kenya, maybe Busia. I think it can be from Nairobi, from Mombasa through Nairobi, through Naivasha, Nakuru, and then Kisumu, isn't it? Is it Kericho, and then Kisumu, and then Busia? You have opened up Kenya. 4 lanes going, 4 lanes coming, and that road you can talk with your uncle, Museveni, M7, to also build these 8 lanes to come and join our 8 lanes. Kenya will be open to the world and will move easily. Goods and services will move easily. Our common passport, I think we have East African passport. People can use it easily. You reach the border, they check the passport, your documentation for your vehicle, and within even 5-10 minutes you are through. Not like these days, you are going to Uganda, you reach the border, come from border county there in Busia. What normally happens, you are put there for 4 hours. Imagine, in a bus. We are a silly country and silly people. Yeah, we need to remove that silliness. We need to ensure that you have a good road network. Let's not have pathetic road network. That's why I'm saying Kenyan pathetic road network. So I've talked about the roads, how you can build some roads, superhighway across the country and across everywhere. There should be no single lane road in Kenya on any major highway. Everywhere should be dual carriageway, left, right, and center. And that can be done during the first term with the SGR on top. And then lastly, the Chinese can be told in 2 years, do an integrated rail. It's called commuter rail transport within Nairobi. Do an integrated commuter rail transport within Nairobi so that people move easily. Talk to the Matatu people to ensure that they bring in new buses, the so-called electric buses, but just buses. It can even be petrol, who cares? High capacity. Ensure their crew have good terms of working so that these young men and women who are working the Matatu also start getting good money and buying investments. Because money makes the man. It's about assets, isn't it? So that's what I'm saying. Kenyan pathetic road network. This needs to change, reduce the road accidents. Like even going to Meru, you have the Nithi Bridge. That's a road that should be dual. When you reach the bridge, there should be dual carriage from entering Meru town so that you don't have vehicles meeting head on. Those are simple things that can be done. So that's why I'm saying Kenyan pathetic road network. And lastly, I want to pray for you who is watching me, that you have a long life. Number 2, that you become rich and prosperous, not only you, your children, grandchildren, and all your generation. And number 3, your dreams become reality, getting a new job, getting a pay rise, traveling out for the country, acquiring more land, getting people to invest in your business idea, getting a research grant, expanding your business, opening up new business ventures, acquiring a new car, and all your aspirations becoming a reality. And also I've said getting a good person and starting a family, having children, reducing all the burdens in your life. And let's say I pray for myself to get $1 billion, that's 100 billion Kenya shillings, to build the biggest technological university here in Africa and worldwide, to produce a product that can be used here in Kenya, Africa, and worldwide, and to provide jobs for these young Gen Zs, and to train future entrepreneurs, and to make big money for myself and the Kenyan government. That's my prayer, amen. And lastly, if you like what I've said, support our channel, because this is our channel, through mobile M-Pesa, plus 254 769 729 327. I repeat again, mobile M-Pesa, plus 254 769 729 327. And as I always say, Gwaheri ya kuonana, Gwaheri.